your Juicy Co-creators, Lilou here on the beautiful garden island, the Kauai Island with Bibi. How are you doing, Bibi?
I'm doing great. So happy to be here. I love Kauai, and I'm very happy to get some time with you.
Yeah, because you don't really live here.
I don't live here, not yet. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that a special place?
Yeah, it's very special. I've been drawn here for a while, so yeah.
And you have really cool hair. This is juicy. You have your own expression of yourself. I could totally get that with the tattoo, the hair, the I love this.
Yeah, thank you. It's just me, you know?
Yeah, but it's good to be ourselves. I love having those conversations, how some people change their life for just to live what they had in their heart. And it took you a lot of courage to do that.
Yes, it's still taking me a lot of courage to do that because I'm living my dreams in real time. So you have to make adjustments. It's like you reach one goal and then you have new ones. So it takes a risk to try new things.
Yeah, because it was already an achievement to be in the band of Beyonce and to travel the world. And Pink, from my understanding, I mean, those are big names in the industry, and you've achieved that. To then what? Tell us.
Well, I've been with Beyonce for the last 6 years as her lead guitarist and musical director, and she's a mom now. So she decided to take a break, which means, you know, I'm on a break, which means no more salary. But I have a passion for yoga. I've been doing yoga since 1998, and I've been teaching on and off since 2005. I teach and then I travel. And I decided what I really want to do is I want to share more of my yoga practice with people. And so I made a decision at the beginning of the year that that's what I'm going to do. I turned down a couple of really big gigs with Cirque du Soleil, really great money gigs to teach yoga for no money, basically. And it's blown up into something really wonderful. I've done some really wonderful yoga festivals. I did Wanderlust. I taught at Wanderlust. I taught at the Beloved Festival. I'm teaching yoga retreats all over the United States, and now I have a yoga retreat coming up here in Kauai. It's going to last for a week next month. I'll be leading the morning meditation, the morning yoga and the evening meditation. And I'm excited about that because 8 months ago, I saw no way that this was going to be happening, but except for in my heart. Yeah.
And what's interesting too about this is that you were not dependent of somebody, but kind of, and then all of a sudden everything just collapsed. And yet in that collapse, you found yourself and were able to just go for something even deeper that was there.
Absolutely. And it makes me happy, you know, my own yoga practice, but then to be able to share that healing with people and have them leave my class feeling open, feeling clear, feeling healing, feeling tears, feeling more in their heart, feeling grounded. You know, that's really important for us all right now.
Because we're here at Common Grounds and we're in the garden of Common Grounds. Because what some people don't realize is that there's just great food here, and there's this beautiful place where you just eat like you feel like it's just been cut from the... It's fresh. And you also doing this now. You're not just doing those... you're not doing those retreats, but you're also you got into the kale business.
Yes. I'm very much into raw food. I have been for maybe the last 10-11 years, and I have a garden back in Portland where I live, and I was growing kale, and at the end of the season, you know, it was going to be winter and I didn't want to waste all the kale. So I thought, well, people make kale chips. Let me learn how to make kale chips. So I created my own recipe, and people loved them so much that I put them on the market in a matter of 2 months. And so Bibi Kale Chips, I've been in business for 2 years. People love my product, and I'm really wanting and putting the intention out there to go to the next level because you need funds. You need the proper funding to have a business be successful. But my chips everything's all organic and made with love. Yeah, we charge it with the highest energy possible.
So you're very much you're spiritual. How would you say? How do you see the world, or how life?
Yeah, I mean, truth. I do my best to live in my heart and live my truth. And truth can come in a lot of different packages. You know, whether it's Krishna or Allah or Buddha, Jesus. The truth is the truth, regardless of who said it. And so my truth is universal. If you want to call that spiritual, we're spiritual. We're multi-dimensional beings. And I'm into, we got to rise up. We're awakening right now. And it's a really important, exciting, sometimes scary time to be alive. But more than anything, it's exciting because I see us manifesting our dreams, you know, and I see people coming together, and I see the change and the shift happening right now. And
do you also see it in the show business?
There's definitely change that's happening there. You know, people are becoming more aware as far as just what they're eating. And that's important. Yeah. To go from eating pizza to all of a sudden people I work with are like, well, how do you make that juice that you're making? You know, what do you put in it? Or give me some recipes for, you know, some raw food. You know, that's a shift, you know? Yeah. So it's happening slowly, I think, everywhere. Yeah.
Because I went to last year on the Juicy Tour US, because right now I'm supposed to be doing the Juicy Tour Europe, but I had to sneak in and spend 2 weeks in Hawaii.
Good.
So, but I met these people that are into the raw foods, and it's very detoxifying, even for people that went through, that had drugs, for example. Mm-hmm. Raw food is supposed to get a lot of the addictions off. Let's put all the rock stars on, because there's a lot of drugs, knowing that.
That's what they say, and I'm sure there are. I've managed to somehow avoid that or avoid seeing it, but I know it's there. Not so much in the group that I'm traveling with Beyonce. Yeah. There's not so much there, but there's other excessive things happening. Yeah.
And that raw food just have this way of detoxifying, purifying whatever needs to be purified, even our thoughts.
Absolutely. Well, you are what you eat. So when you're eating toxins and grease and preservatives, you're going to be cloudy and groggy and unhappy. And when you start to clear that out and put pure, living, live food inside of you, you're going to raise your vibration. You're going to open your mind to different levels of consciousness. Yeah. So it's just automatic.
Yeah. When you have a challenge or something that is not going the way you wanted to or the way you had thought it would go to, so all of a sudden it's like, ah! How do you shift that energy?
Oh, man. Well, yeah, I've had a few recently. And, you know, it really, you can either throw a tantrum, and that's usually the first thing I want to do is just be like, no, I don't want this to happen. And then it goes down to, what do I really believe? Yeah. This is the opportunity for me to exercise that muscle. And I have to shift, and I have to allow and surrender and trust. You know, a lot of it has to do with trust. I mean, just because I can't see the outcome that I want, I have to trust that the universe is here to take care of me. And when I do that, and I think, what's the worst thing that could possibly happen right now? And I think about that, I'm like, well, that's not so bad. So just breathe. Honestly, breathe. Yeah, it lowers your heart rate, you know, it gets that circulation flowing, and it helps you to see better. But it's not that easy. You know, it's something that I've definitely had to practice, and I'm getting better at. Like, I used to hold on to things for days, weeks, maybe even months that I didn't like, and now I'm like, I don't really want to suffer like that. I don't want to feel bad, so I know what to do. I have the tools, use them. Yeah.
Because it's really either love or fear that we feel. I mean, you have tattooed love on your neck. Right. Why is that there?
Love is everything. Yeah. Love is God. Love is you. Love is me. Love is energy. It is everything. And that was just a reminder for me. I wanted it to be in a place where I could see it all the time when I look in the mirror, and that other people could see it too.
And you have other tattoos? Is that still part of, because sometimes when we do tattoos earlier on or a long time ago, our consciousness might not be there anymore, you know, in whatever tribal, or it could be, are you still very happy with the ones you have created? Was it from that place of love?
I love my tattoos, and I didn't even realize it at the time that I was getting them, that I'm documenting the story of my life. There's a pastor, Sam McKee, in Vancouver, Washington, that has a church, and he chose to do a video interview on me and present it and do a sermon at his church about tattoos, and he related it to the Bible, and he helped me to realize that I was telling a story with my tattoos, different things that I went through in my life. I documented them. So, and there's stories that remind me, female strength, you know, peace, tranquility, love, of course, protection, family, travel, safe travels, just different things. Yeah.
Is there something that you would like to, that you feel in your heart would be good to share right now and say that we haven't talked about or mentioned that is really there present for you?
I just would say it's important to be you, to be real, to be authentic, to live in your heart, and we have to stop thinking about what other people think of us. We're human. We fall down. Just because you're spiritual or you believe in positive things doesn't mean you're always going to be up. So I just say, let's like be more loving and accepting of ourselves and each other and be real.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Bibi. This was so much fun.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. It's my pleasure.
You're welcome. Much love, my delicious co-creators. Thank you for your support, your love. Thank you for sharing all these delicious videos. Like if they were little kale chips, they're going all over. Thanks social media.
Yay!
Much love. Thank you. Love you. Bye.